Good to see you. Pleasure to talk to you about this film. How difficult is it to be so immersed in a project from every single point of view, especially having to direct yourself in such a long role?
Yeah, it's always a trade-off. It's like there's satisfactions in it that are really deep. You know, it's very creatively satisfying to have so many parts of your creative mind engaged. The analytical side, the instinctive side, the photo, the visual side. It's great. The trade-off is that sometimes you go, "What have I done? This is too much. I need a break."
Of course.
And you balance those parts of it.
This project has been marinating for you for nearly 20 years. So your love for the book, is that what also attracted so many stars to the cast? And what was their main pivotal point?
Yeah, it's a funny story. The film's very different from the book. We changed the story somewhat, but the character is so unique and so memorable, so touching, funny. That's really what hooked me. When we built this kind of parallel story, we added a lot of characters that aren't in the book. Alec Baldwin and Willem Dafoe and Gugu and Mbatha-Raw. These are all characters we sort of created just for the film, and I think and hope that people responded to the strength of these characters, the uniqueness of them, but also what the story's about. I think a lot of the cast, Willem and Alec and Bruce, these are all people who kind of came up in New York. Still, most of us still live in New York and have worked in the New York theater, and there's a lot about the story that it's both about our city, but it's also, in a lot of ways, it's about empathy and about the things that happen, the bad things that happen when people aren't like looking out for each other and looking out for their own communities and pushing back against the powerful in some ways. And I think that resonated for it's going on in the world around us in a pretty intense way right now, that sensation, and I think a lot of the cast was pulled in by those themes in the film.
Oh, absolutely.